Welcome to Fertile Talks with Dr. Yemi Famuyiwa, a space where science meets the soul of fertility. Today's episode is proudly sponsored by Montgomery Fertility Center, a unique concierge fertility practice in Rockville, Maryland. At Montgomery Fertility Center, we combine compassion with precision science to meet every individual's need. It is a place where you'll feel heard, supported, and truly cared for. If you're ready to begin your fertility journey or just need clarity on your next steps, give us a call at 301-946-6962 or visit us online at montgomeryfertilitycenter.com. And before we begin, I want to share something close to my heart. My upcoming book, The Quest for Fertility, coming spring of 2026. This is a must-read for anyone preparing for fertility, thinking about preserving it, or supporting someone on that path. What makes this book special is that it goes beyond the science. It's soulful, a story-driven exploration of real patients' journeys and how they found hope, healing, and strength through fertility challenges. If you'd like to join our Quest for Fertility support circle or get updates about the book's release, visit montgomeryfertilitycenter.com and send us an email. Now, let's dive into today's episode of Fertile Talks, where we'll explore the science, stories, and soul behind the journey to parenthood. Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Famuyiwa. I want to update you on what I've been doing since my book came out, The Quest for Fertility. So what I'm doing is I'm narrating the audio version. I elected to narrate myself because I like fun and sounds like something fun that I could do. So anyway, let me tell you some of the things I learned, and it's actually molding me and shaping me, and I'm becoming, I think, a new person for it. So my publisher, they have the audio branch, and I have an audio coach assigned, a sound engineer assigned, and a voice coach assigned. So I didn't even know this, but I went through voice lessons. I didn't know you needed to take voice lessons to read a book, but you do. Same lessons that singers have to do. So I went through that first. Now, my ignorant self, I thought I would just open the book and just start reading. Well, it turns out that they wanted me to set up a studio wherever I choose, and I'm going to have to keep the studio the same. So, well, I can't use the office because there are too many distractions, too many extraneous sounds. So that's a no-go. Can't use my study at home because, I have windows and, the odd lawnmower may go off, or, my neighborly bird may come sing by my window, or my pets may photobomb me. So the study was out of the question. So I thought I'd use my daughter's study, which is in the basement. It's a smaller room that I could barricade from the pets and sort of isolated, not much sound coming in. And I was so proud of myself and recorded a test session and sent it to my audio coach. And the sound engineer listened, and he came back and said there was too much reverb. What? Reverb is short for reverberations. And what that means is when you speak, your voice goes out as a sound wave, kind of like if you throw a stone into a lake or a pond and you see the ripple of the waves going out. Well, the same way sound ripples out. And what happens is when it hits a wall, it ripples back in, it echoes back in. And so now you're speaking and you have the echo coming back in. And that's called, it sets up reverberations. So the way to get rid of that is to be in either a sound studio or to set paddings around you, right? And by the way, you can also get reverbs if your ceiling is too high. So sound goes up, bounces down. So can't go sound studio because I don't have any sound studios close to my house or close to my work. And it would just be too inconvenient to try to journey to one and back. I don't have the time for that. Same reason I don't go to the gym. I do my own gym exercise at home. I don't have the time for that commute. So that was not going to work for me. So then we thought, my daughter and I, um, we set up blankets around the study in the basement, and we taped up comforters to the wall, um, especially behind, because I hear that's where the most reverberation bounces back and comes back into the microphone in front of you. And the microphones are so sensitive; they pick up literally everything. If you creak in your chair, they pick it up. And the wall in front, you got to set up blankets for the sound bouncing back towards you. So we did all that and recorded a test session, sent it back to the coach, and she goes, "Fantastic!" She's excited. So I'm thinking, "Yay, I'm ready to go." And when the next day, ready to start recording, all the blankets were down. The duct tapes that we put all around it just simply wouldn't hold it up. It was too heavy. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I had to start all over again, started, researching, brainstorming. Wow. So finally found out the only isolated place I can come up with is in my closet, because I can, it's got all the clothes in it that prevents the sounds from reverberating backwards. I can close my door. I don't hear anything. It's isolated. Well, I don't hear anything as long as it's during the day, because come soccer time, everyone in my house is soccer crazy. So, the goals yell, it comes right through the close. Anyway, so I start recording and I'm done. I send it back to them. They love it. And they told me I didn't have a lot of redos. Now, you're probably asking, so I'm throwing a lot of terms like reverb, redo. What's a redo? A redo is when you're reading your book, you may think it's just as simple as reading straight through. It's not as simple as that, because you will do a verbal stumble, right? So maybe, it's like saying she sells seashells by the sea. If you say it 20 times, your tongue's going to get tied up. So that happens, right? And then what you have to do is you have to pause, go back to the beginning of the sentence you were on, and start reading again. And you want to catch it as much as possible. Otherwise, they'll just simply call you back and say, eh, at minute so and so, you need to go back and reread the whole thing. So they liked it, no redos. Another thing I found out is when you're recording, because I have an iPad computer with the recording software on it. And this one time, I don't know how it happened. I spent almost an hour recording, and I was about to upload to my coach. Turned out it had stopped recording. Well, the computer stopped noting it like 5 minutes into my recording. So the entire 1 hour, I had to go back and redo the whole chapter. So now I know better. So this has been kind of fun, to do. I mean, yeah, I could get a narrator to narrate, but I wanted to write. I want to read it myself. And there are some words that maybe Yoruba words, so I wanted to pronounce it correctly. So I'm having the time of my life. It's you can say it's hard, but then, medical school is hard. So choose your hard, but I'm having the time of my life. So I love it. I can't complain at all. So yeah, I'll let you know how things go. Take care.
Thank you for tuning in to Fertile Talks. We hope today's episode has provided you with valuable insights and support for your fertility journey. Remember, you are not alone. Now, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, please simply leave us a comment. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe with a friend. Your ratings, your shares, and your reviews are greatly appreciated and is going to help us serve more of our listening audience. Thank you once again. This is Dr. Famuyiwa.